And we have actually started the game. Yes, I'm looking forward to this one. Of course, you lose this one and your major hopes and dreams are shattered. And I'm joined by Chatty B to witness that for one of these teams.
And win it, and you get the privilege to take on Team BB for that final slot. So best of threes won't be done. GamerLegion looking for the reverse sweep. Lost their opening BO1s, and there's a crispy one from Shock.
Yeah, Richard's talking about the impact we've seen from Shock, and he starts off as he means to go on. I would like to highlight Flamus, who's actually managed to make a round out of this by finding some control of the jungle position. A scavenged P2K is the weapon of choice for the close.
Smoking a kit for the defuse, so this is going to be tough to hold on to for GamerLegion.
Should be interesting. Torsen as well, going to be one to watch in this. Slen's P250 will equalize straight into a 3v3. Smooth moves out for Con, but Bomb now under threat, under scrutiny. Beastic does have the kit, and oh, he had the kit past tense thanks to the shot from Flamus. Makes that P2K sing. Shock, 5 bullets, 2 targets, can't track. It's Slend with a third, and with their powers combined, I mean, these really are two names we should be saying an awful lot if GamerLegion want to have a comfortable day in the office.
Yeah, well, if people missed it, GamerLegion knocked out Falcons. That's simple on return. Have a scout in the hands of Oscar. If he can find a couple of tags, these USPs can convert those kills. So let's see if this is a recipe for success. Heading into the stack.
Yeah, it's all plays Molotov though. Kind of nullifies some of those angles for Mikey, but still good for it onto Slend. That's unfortunate.
Oh.
Now, Oscar and Marisco, with their powers combined, have made this a very competitive defense. Oscar hitting no scopes, but still demanded to clutch. It's Flamus that's clawing his way back in, and Mirage is where he does some of his best work. At least it was in that head-to-head with Falcons. He was finding gaps, he was finding a lot of space, and he has what I would argue is confidence, one of the more necessary ingredients in Counter-Strike. Flamus has got oodles of it.
Enjoy flirting with a little bit of everything.
They start 3B into a B rush. I mean, this could very well be a very quick call.
It just depends on how good the execute is. Beastic might just get overrun.
Ooh, Beastic, your M4 put to work and double kill Oscar the third. Volt, Ket Tumble, drops off and damage done. Round 1 now. Marisco confirms it. Catches ZTR in his advance. Bombs now spotted. Rotations come through and Oscar's FAMAS. Can he find the upgrade in time as well? That would be lovely.
Yeah, he's got extra time, right? Should be able to.
Oh, I always forget. Yeah, extra time.
I think it's 5. Well, look, this is the thing. I have to check. I have to get one of the admins on the phone, but I'm pretty sure it Major's like 7 seconds. And with our other configs, it was 5. But that could have changed, right? Like, again, that's a back in my day type thing, and that's ancient history at this point.
GamerLegion charging straight into the read. And now A pop. Utah will land. Shock, vision obscured. Marisco makes his way over. Oscar as well. Throws some bullets through the smokes. Break of one of them. Nothing found, and Bomb now planted. ZTR gets it done, and they still have 2 smokes and a molly.
Yeah, that's the second layering that's available. This is key for GamerLegion. If they were out of util, they could have been in a whole lot of trouble. The fact that they can deploy a little bit more.
Is that a deep CT smoke they've thrown? Yeah, Torsen's going to play around that. That's awkward for the CTs.
Can replenish. ZTR is another one.
They will. And now Torsen likely overlooked. Starts to spam the barrel. Poked out of the smoke, and Torsen pulls the trigger. Oscar at least finds one that may lull them into going for this still. Look at the time. There's no time for this. The smokes have won them the round. Now the Tech-9's farm up frags, getting some weapons, and now just Beastic with an MP9. Putting away for his life. He goes down as well. And GamerLegion, a bit of a cheeky one into the A side.
Yeah, that's huge, right? You highlighted the extra util, and it's key. Because, look, if the defense was in the site, and GamerLegion, they get stalled out coming out of Palace and Ramp, okay, round done. But the fact that they're given the space, and then they have the extra utility, sometimes you see teams, they'll drop a smoke towards connector after the up-down, and then fight towards jungle. This time isolating towards CT spawn, bottlenecking that position on the retake, and stealing one away from Sinners. And that one's going to feel damn good. I think something to note with these two teams is they have faced an awful lot in the realms of online, but not since Torsen's been in the roster. So that was Andu.
This is so direct.
I like it. I love it.
Yeah, it's very much got its own unique GamerLegion marinade. Now, they haven't gotten across the sight lines of Oscar. Flashes would have to... just turned off. Now Mikey, and Marisco. Lovely repel of the invaders. Flamus paid a heavy price for his trade onto Mikey, but... a second is asking too much, I thought. Still manages to find Marisco despite the low HP. Flamus! He is at home here on Mirage. Pulls GamerLegion into round 5.
Bomb's going to be hard to get.
Another? Oh, that's a crazy chance. He actually gets him down to half HP. Didn't find the head. And so Volt tasked with an attainable 1v2.
But the bomb, the fact that he has to jump up van, this is difficult. Do you want to take the fight? You've got to get past window and door. You don't know if they've leaked in towards the site.
Is that a smoke grenade I see? That would be really useful if he could scavenge one away.
Oh, they've given him the room. Look at this, the reroute from Sinners.
Good understanding that with this amount of time passing, with this lack of resistance, you can anticipate... Oh no, he's planted for him. B-Stick should be able to run him down. Sweet. B-Stick. And a second round for Sinners. Despite Flamus with a real valiant attempt to get themselves clawed back into that B site.
It does look like Sinners are pretty comfortable with the direct approach. I know that they lost to the Tech Knives towards A, but again, they're more than ready to stand and bang over towards B. They had the number advantage. It was Flamus the only reason for excitement. Now, on either side of the server, Oscar, he's been in a couple of majors before. Volt, the few as well, but in more recent history than that of Oscar. Last time he was at a major was with Hellraisers.
Oh, I was wondering if it was really Hellraisers. It's a long time ago. What was that, like Dead Fox and that lot?
Yeah, I might have to check the... Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know, I'll be honest.
I don't know. No, I genuinely don't. Volt running in for a quick find. Takes down Shock. Oscar now playing retake, tucks into Con. Oh no, it falls apart on A again. We're seeing a bit of a recurring theme here. Groundhog Day on Mirage, run down by Volt. Does get traded. Mikey, MP9, but ZTR good for a headshot. That is just a selfless in-game leader as well, dropping a rifle, going no Kev Tech 9, and he still finds a contribution. And if I was on that roster, I can't help but be saying to my A anchors, like, boys, we're going to have to do better than that. That's twice now.
Yeah, B's been a great defense, whereas A's been a bit of a problem. But I wonder, do they just continue to call in this fashion?
Well,
they're not defaulting, not playing through middle. It's just, all right, let's just pop into the site, let's duel out, and well, let's rip this away because the timing, for Flamus, looked like he had him dead to rights. B-Stick will get to course correct and just wants to hold on to this A4. And I've checked the roster for you, Alex. It was Issa, Lau, Angel, and Nuki.
Ooh, okay.
So a couple of Valorant players in the end there.
Yeah, okay. One of Valo's most prominent leaders, Angel, these days. I think. No idea.
So, yeah, well.
He's over there at least.
Yeah, he's on talent.
And no, it's actually starting to look a little bit like they're disrupting the expectation. But hang on, 3 starting over here. So Mariska and Oscar, they've had enough. They know Shock needs some help. Oh, Slend, that's an abysmal shot. He's missed it. Results in a comfortable 3-1 trade out on A. Sinners have control. Flammers piecing out. ZTR, the only one that can get active and try and tip the scales back in their favor.
This is just very in your face. It's not even explosive, right? It's just, all right, duels done, and round seems relatively over, but Flammer's still alive. ZTR with this space, as you've highlighted.
Flammers has gotten there quick, so that's nice. He'll be able to boost him up. Who's holding this? Mikey just leaves. So that's a gap that I'm sure they'll be acknowledging. Making sure they don't make no noise, and yeah, Mikey just gets there in time. Nice. Oh, doesn't get the full headshot, so bit of damage onto Flammers, but this 2v4 now becomes 3.
Well, you know where both players were.
They did take that ramp fight early. B-Stick is... Ooh, good angle for this. Don't know if he spotted Flammers, but this is a fight that favors B-Stick in that off angle. Is Flammers really good enough for that one? No, not prepared. ZTR betrayed. Can he hit it? Nice work from B-Stick. 7 kills, but those 2 securing a round that could have gone awry.
Oscar might have to give this up if it's a well-layered execute. Oh, he just gets... Flammers just drive-peeked A ramp into an AWP.
Yeah, and he lives to tell the tale. Oscar's going to be punching air right now. Flammers. I mean, it must just be such a frustrating...
Look at the radar. There's nobody else who can even address this. They've just rotated through CT, but GamerLegion are deep. Bomb's going down. Slender plant that.
I'm just intrigued that ZTR and B-Stick might have a fight on B with the bomb down on A. ZTR shows presence, now piecing out. Mikey's going to be making a beeline for the A site. Oh, and actually, Flammers. He's an absolute demon on this map. He was raised on these streets, Chad. You can just tell that he is forged in the fires of Mirage solo queue.
It just is crazy how easy it was for GamerLegion to get into the site. That single kill, and there was no response from Sinners, no utility lobbed in to try and slow them down, no breaks to the smoke as they scale in. It felt like Sinners were destined to save after Oscar was dropped. So they do save 3. What a crazy game of Counter-Strike this has been early.
For an early question of short, no one holding. B-Stick is going to be set up with Mikey. Bench. pushed apartments with the SMG, has B-Stick. This is going to be a quick flash onto the bench position to get them out now. It's up to Mikey, swinging in. He hasn't found the headshots. B-Stick to be overlooked here, but he is going to be cleared out by Torsen. Mikey a double kill. Molly forces him to very low HP and into the fight. Not cleared. They weren't ready for him. Torsen overlooks the position. Mikey's done a huge amount of work. I mean, he doubles his kills, but in the absence of B-Stick, it had to be him. It had to be Mikey. Yeah, it was a really nice idea. Just fumbled on the final hurdle.
They're coming through this.
Marisco. At least he doesn't have his nades in his hands as he actually dips into the smoke. Oh, he's right there in front of them. Oh, and loads his mag. Just the one. Oscar picks away at ZTR. Torsen needs to pair up another. Shock now noted on the balcony. Revolt holding him. Combines with Slen to claw away back in 2v4 though, and now time against them as well. Bullet starts to connect through the boards. Or missed chance. Oscar puts Slend on notice. Volt needs this frag. Now pressure from short. He controls the spray.
Time.
But with 20 seconds. And Mikey not ready, not expecting Slend to still be holding jungle. 15 seconds. And Oscar knows the bomb. He's giving him the smoke. Oscar trying to play a cheeky game here. Does he no-scope into the smoke? Or is he giving him a chance? He does get away. Oh, Oscar's regretting that smoke now. And Slend with just, what, 8 bullets, 6 HP. Looking to come up clutch the 2v4. Oscar's got 1 bullet in the AWP as well. Has to hit this next shot, otherwise Slen's going to take it. Otherwise he swaps to the P2K. Oscar going for a sit. He's sitting it. This is so brave. This is so brave. Oscar calls Slen's bluff. Steals away the 5th. A valiant attempt from Slend. Oscar, we thought he would have maybe overplayed it with that smoke, but still gets away with the round. Mugs his way back in now. They've taken their time. They haven't broken through just yet. This is the fight though. Torsen, will he be able to clear him out? The trade does so. ZTR calling from the grave now. Amos to plant. And no one's looking. No one's looking. Mikey just pushes out. Nearly denies Flamus as well. Onto the USP. Stands. Plays for the reload in the open. Flamus now needs to find a shot, but he's not ready for Mikey. Yes, he is. Gets another. Slend makes it a 2v1, and Marisco so late to the party. They went ahead of the play. He couldn't provide any early support. Now info. Oh dear, he's been spotted. So Slend relays the information. Flamus has his cross, and Flamus and Slend combine. They'll make it 6-6. Double kills from those two to keep the scoreline dead even at the half.
Yeah, crazy half for Counter-Strike. Back and forth, neither team really being able to... Might have a bit of trouble coming their way. He has the flash at the ready for the A execute to set Volt up, and, well, here they come.
Okay, Volt. Here's the steps, and there's the flash that does deny his early engagement. Good flash. 5 were blind, but now goes down. B-Stick finds him. Torsen and Flamus spamming away. Oh, and CTR the drive-by just clotheslines Mikey.
Denies the plant.
Oscar picks up the bomb at least. Smokes are still up for a moment. Fading now. Flamus will have sightline to bench, but Oscar gets the kill. 7 bullets on the Glock as he looks to try and find Torsen. Does he clear him? Oh, a real chance now. Real chance. Awkward for Torsen. This 2v4 is falling apart. Slend observes that they couldn't pivot B, and they will. Dropping, strafing, both going short. Nice movement demonstrated here by Sinners, and it's leading to a round. 2v4 round turned on its head unless CTR can find 2 more. And Oscar, oh, he's already ahead of the play. He knows what's up, but still managed to isolate the duel. ZTR pushing through, doesn't have the bullets. Last bullet in the USP. He comes up clutch.
Volt about to be pressured. The AK to be dropped. Marisco with the opener. Now the A site under pressure. A second for Marisco.
Yeah, that's how you use a hero AK. Whoa! Look at the damage. And now just to finish off the job is Torsen's FAMAS, Marisco. He's opened him up. Ooh, and he catches the nade. No longer able to equip the AK. All that hard work opening up the site.
48 HP between the two of them. This one's a freebie.
They don't stand a chance. All right, Mikey. Torsen down. Now, ooh, nearly hits the burst onto ZTR and the adjustment. Mikey, though, 9 HP. ZTR hard-pressed to lose this one. So we've got back-to-back rounds with an opening death for Volt. Back-to-back rounds with a 1v2 for ZTR. Or at least a clutch, excuse me. This time, just in the 1v1.
Oh, good value from that drop to AK. You take down so many bodies. Nobody over towards A out the gate. Sinners. 4 bodies top mid to Biff and Brawl. Marisco ahead and just looking for space. Immediately pushes out towards Delpan.
Ooh, that's a good find from Flowers, and he goes to force the issue. Shot will punish, but there's Torsen. Gets 2, gets out. What a quick round to already boil down to this.
We've said that a few times within this map, haven't we?
It's just like a head-on collision.
Yeah, different flavor of Counter-Strike that we're being met with today. And so much on the line. You would have wished you had more time to work with Oscar's AWP.
True.
The fact that that's your approach, you don't give the AWP a chance to work into the round, but Slend, Slend had the right idea. Thank God for Volt.
I mean, that's a gap Volt very quickly tended to.
Does he just drop the smoke and go for the plant? That looks like the best idea.
Okay, good idea as to a third. Torsen spamming away. Now sound cue's given as the smoke sets him up for a bit more of information. Now Torsen under scope and a hard shot to hit. Oscar unable to adjust. A narrow miss. Options now fading away for him, and Volt runs him down. Bomb plant, sure, but not even a kill. And such a hectic start. They just kind of collide in middle. You can see Torsen dapping up his boy, getting the energy high here on GamerLegion's map pick.
Mid smokes just to keep the attention, right? And the best case scenario when you're doing this is the mid smokes are investigated as they just were, right? Players coming out of Cat and Connector, a lot of util being thrown through window flashes from A, but they are ready for this. The fact that 2 players this deep in the A site, GamerLegion should be able to hold on.
Ooh, that's a crazy kill from B-Stick. Fumbles! Torsen empty-handed as well. The twists and turns continue, folks. Slen forced away. Tech9's taking space. Marisco just jumps into CT to take space. CTR to punish. The flashes continue, but CTR gets it. Gets away.
They don't have the second layer. Remember how we highlighted GamerLegion's extra smokes and molly? There's nothing for Sinners. They have to get it done with the bullets.
Flamus spots the Oscars trying to take jungle control. CTR into shop. Can they really do it without the utility? Mikey's exposed. Turns around.
Ooh.
Can't hit the head. Slen comes up clutch.
Another 1v1.
Again, that's got to be the third of this half. We've played 4 rounds, Chad. 3 of them coming down to a 1v1.
What happened to Volt there? Did he not have head armor?
Either that or it was a crazy double.
Because goose through the wall, it looked like, or at least it sounded like.
Probably because he got aim punched. I mean, yeah, it was a bizarre turn of events. Hasn't gone well for Sinners.
Well, that's twice we could say good value for money for Sinners, but you need to make a buy.
Yeah, well, this one, familiar. Back to middle with your guns. Just hopefully give Oscar a bit more time to work his magic.
Yeah, thank God it's not all in. Ooh, look at this. Flamus, aggressive, of course. Might knock this tower down.
Okay, supported by Slend. Angle held. Good awareness from Marisco. Now the next shot is a hard one. Just on that tight gap. Oh, Slend, you brave soldier. Drops down, strafes out in the open. And continues his sweep of middle and will confirm that no one's home.
I do like the confidence. Makes this round a whole lot more informed for GamerLegion. Over towards B is just ZTR as Slend has the support. And, well, the fact that top mid's called clear, ZTR seeing nothing on the B spot and his smoke as well. They can start repositioning over towards A. Mikey can't waltz through that. We'll have to respect it. And Slend set up.
Oh, between the wickets. He fires a shot right between.
The Torsen flank.
Yeah, it's quick from Torsen. If they could delay these guys in any way towards the ramp side. Torsen is hot in their heels. 35 seconds, so they will have to make haste into the site. Mikey coming in from con side. This could be a free frag onto Volt, but there's the flank. Torsen reveals himself. Oscar has to focus on too many objectives.
Full blind, doesn't know he's there.
Torsen cautious, 25 seconds. The bomb is on Oscar's back. Kept busy. Here's the reload, gives him some liberties to push.
Where does he plant?
Plant's open to ramp. CTR trying to provide the covering fire. A nice one-tap out of shot. Torsen now noted. The flashes, the nades, everything expended towards his position, and Torsen just resigns himself to the save. Spots out Marisco. Oh, a second one's brave. Yeah, realizes he needs to get out of there. Dumps his util to delay. Play around this smoke. Chooses to actually aggress. This is interesting. It's threatening. It's a lovely double. Gets down 2. Oscar gone, but still Marisco breaks in. Slend will catch him, pushing a little farther than perhaps he needed to. Mikey, very low from ZTR's damage as well. Hiding out on the back of this van as B-Stick is completely disconnected. Torsen didn't spot anything. Likely going to clear him, but if Mikey's crosshair placement is true... Did he see him? No. Now he takes off the head. And B-Stick, 45 seconds with the bomb under enemy control. Picks himself up with the Molotov off of Oscar's corpse. Got a full util set, but it doesn't matter if Slen's holding the line. Nails it from short side, and it will be GamerLegion's 11th and converting off of their third tactical timeout.
Volt and Flamus have just pushed into this ramp smoke. Wow.
I mean, this is what Marisco's anticipating. Fading, Volt. Very nice. Immediate adjustment. Finds the head of Marisco. Slenzorp as well catches that connector advance. And Volt's having a round here. Double kill. Quiet so far from Volt, but this is a huge round to be converting off the back of Volt's steady shooting, sharp shooting with that AK-47. You've got the bomb, you've got the round. B-Stick hearing these steps and realizing that pulling the trigger without the kill would be the end of the round. Instead, bides his time and does convert. Brings down Torsen. CTR, the B player, has advanced, and it looks like Shock is going to have a go at this. Ooh. Loses his AK as well. ZTR contributes.
Okay, well, just basic to hold on to this AK. 2,900 is the loss bonus for what could be the final round for Sinners. Shock will have enough to buy it. Mikey the same. Basic will get no loss bonus, so gets to pick 2 flashes, a molly, maybe a smoke. We'll have to see.
From the CT side to educate themselves to the Sinners opening, and well, now with all that util landing in middle, they've got a pretty damn good idea. Slend commits to this angle. Yeah, this is full committed. If he gets wide swung, but he doesn't. And he gets away as well. Nightmare. Nightmare. Oh, it gets worse. Shock sent to spawn. When he would get a chance, this is for the map and dink, but no cigar. Oscar could not find the trade. ZTR, big double. And Slend ready for Mikey. This has fallen into place for GamerLegion quite comfortably in these last couple.
Yeah, I've seen Beastie get space round after round, but it's all for naught when your team goes down for the trouble. 1v5 situation, 47 seconds on the clock. GamerLegion 1 kill away from first map up in their third best of 3, and normally that'd be enough, but not for today. GamerLegion pick up map number 1. Dust 2 coming up next. Sinners, can you turn your fate around?
What about the quality? Try it yourself, gringo. Okay, it's great. We take it all. Now that is pretty enough. Skin Club, the lowest prices.
Last day of play on RMR Europe A. We are here to see if GamerLegion can finish this in 2, or if Sinners can fight for survival and just the right to survive. Of course, another best of 3 required for the winner of this one. Elimination for the loser. So we get ourselves started with a headshot straight out of the gates. Mikey comes charging in and demands long control.
Oh, the only defender dead for now. Upper tunnel's presence going to be necessary as ZTR confirms. Long is theirs. The block smoke, too late, she cried as she waved her wooden leg.
Oh, goodness, that is a flash and a swing. He still gets another.
How?
Don't know how ZTR's pulled that off. Hard shot for Flamus to hit, and now gooshed.
Okay, 3v3. Flamus might have to be the sacrificial lamb as a part of this. So he's going to head in through CT spawn as Slend and Volt in combination out cap.
This is going to be an interesting exchange. Presume Shock goes first. Oh, and so do they. Slam pre-aim. Good work with the dual Berettas. B-Stick needs 2. Volt puts him down. Now Mikey, is it planted for you? Oh! Quad kill. Massive to get Sinners started on the right foot.
Crispy round from him, the opener and the closer. That's exactly what you're looking for if you're Sinners on your map choice.
Torsen with a lot to do and likely going to be flashed here by Oscar.
Oh, it's over, not through.
This actually means Torsen may have a good bit of vision here. He has it. And double kill. Torsen delivers. He might even repeat for a third. Oscar fumbles. GamerLegion. That's a very convincing start to their CT campaign. Get the guns out. And It's crazy that that round is determined by where Oscar chose to flash. I mean, of course, we don't know what could have happened after that frag, but still.
Yeah, that right there says they're expecting the player to essentially be open in pit or on the corner. And, well, the fact that they're returning to long that late, no damage done for Shock. First round for GamerLegion. There's always the risk that the player's so close doors, and Torsten does a great job anchoring that down.
So there's the mid to B smoke you were anticipating, and it's actually B-Stick first man out.
Lurk smoke dropped on B. Pressure now applied. ZTR gooshes through the doors for the double.
Rings their bell, Mikey. Worse for wear. There's the Volt AWP. Has a nice angle to work with over the top of that window smoke, but now he's in so much trouble. He is in so much trouble. Getting baited in, getting pushed on in. Oh, USP headshot. Mikey couldn't finish off his meal. They were so low. Still B-Stick making a good case for this. As their round falling apart, GamerLegion need this. Do they have it? He can give it a look in. That's a great find from Slend. Forces B-Stick into the crosshairs. Morisco playing window. Oscar at the back of the plat. Just a Tech 9 for him. Swings on out. Good shots. Morisco now has the advantage. Torsten has a 2 versus 1. No time for this. Morisco just teasing him. Swings on out and converts. That's bleak for GamerLegion. Felt like that could have gone and probably should have gone a little better for the boys on site.
They're setting up for a B execute. Volt's going to have to slow this one right down. The rotation point, he has multiple members just outside to assist.
Here they come. Oh, Volt's blind. Still does a lot of damage. Softens him up. There's the double. ZTR converts. A third is massive. And now a tag. The scalp connects. ZTR considering his options. Another scalp bullet in. It's all good in the hood. GamerLegion defend the B site with just a couple of SMGs.
Looks like we're returning to regular scheduled programming from Mirage. The back and forth nature of the first half of play.
Still, I mean, when you take a glance 10 to 15 seconds later, you would never have known. They started 4A.
And they're ready for mid to B, which was a problem before.
Flash. Oh, ZTR so blind and doesn't quite find their head. Morisco brought to 50. Slend still playing this car position. It's going to fall to Volt and Flamus if the mid to B is set in motion.
Well, Flamus is that loose piece. So if it is, yeah, as you mentioned, a bit of a B finish, they might go overlooked if Volt goes down first. However, Sinners, they have other thoughts. This long fight on the fade. Torsten can't get the better of Mikey. Now Slend, he is on an absolute island of that nade. Oh,
just gets out. Slend now in the meantime is getting pushed from either direction. Brave on the AWP line. Posts up, catches B-Stick. Flamus burrows into that smoke. And pushes past. Oscar has that hold. Hits it on the quick scope. 2v4. Volt and Slend thinking twice about this one. Not really easy for Slend to get out of there. And so fighting through the side shot at angle. You can see how much uncertainty there was. Finally, Mikey falls after Torsten getting very close upon the fade of that long smoke. The long doors to be specific, but regardless, Volt's going to just try and maintain the AK-47.
A bit cheeky by Torsten, but I can understand, because if he gets out of the fade and sees nobody in bedroom, it means that they can turn their attention towards mid or short with great conviction.
Posts up. Flamus more active on short than he has been previously, so this is a brave position to play, especially knowing they're already in. Yeah, Morisco will punish.
That's a crazy peek, isn't it? You're hoping you're catching it with nades in their hands. They were ready for that. And again, they've split GamerLegion right down the middle. Oh, Shock heard this.
Yeah, that's a free frag. ZTR's not ready. He was. Just quickly adjust. Can't finish off the damage, and ZTR eventually falls. Volt unable to provide the support his teammate was begging for. Now Torsten around the edge of the smoke. B-Stick spots him.
Oh! That second one, excuse me?
That looked robotic.
Snapped onto the head.
Keeps their attention. And Oscar's posted for anyone that dares cross. So I like this. I like the intention here. Now that molly implies Volt and ZTR might need to get back into B. Yeah. Oh, just in time.
But they're already in.
Just in time. Gets one. Gets two. Huge from Volt. Now up to ZTR and maybe an overcommitment there as Mikey and Morisco make their way through.
Still don't favor your chances in the 3v3 B bomb site retake. This is going to be tough, GamerLegion. You lose everything.
This is a hard round to commit to, but already with 6 in the bank for Sinners, you do feel like this is an opportunity that you will at least investigate. Oscar set for success and misses his shot. Flammers playing with fire.
Well, Slen's backing off towards A. So that's all you need to know. 7-3. Sinner's looking comfortable. That's not going to leave them with any smokes to execute. They just have to run out.
And run out they shout. Flammers with that flashback will throw it out upon Slen's contact. Slen does too. Gets away with murder there. Oscar, however, does adjust. Catches Flammers and overcommitment. Didn't find a clean kill. Now Slen falls. Oh, GamerLegion. Again with these opening kills, these opportunities, and then Sinners, they claw their way back into a bomb plant. CTR. Wraps in. Oscar, quick scope.
Beautiful.
Lovely shot. Torsen keeps us interested.
Oh,
He hears them both, or at least aware of Mikey. Now confirms the location of Shock on Gandalf. Needs to live. Folks playing a dangerous game, trying to buy time. Torsen trying to get on that bomb.
Cheeky.
Very cheeky. Shock forced to run in. Cover from there. Trade is there, but Mikey secures the 8th for Sinners. 13 points of health. He gets there in time.
the audacious nature of that from Torsen. Trying to defuse right under their nose.
You want to talk about audacious? Volt, just the uncrouched pre-fires? I thought that was ballsy. He doesn't connect. Gets away with his life for a moment, tries to scarper over. His teammates communicating, I'm going for something cheeky here. So what's the typical go? You do let your AWPer work for a bit, right? You kind of give Oscar a bit of time to see if any info jiggles get punished.
Depends on how many smokes you have, because you can keep layering them to bait out CT utility.
Right, that makes sense. Because it's the main disruptor of this is a well-timed flash push.
Oh, he's blocked the smoke.
One, but a gap. Shock, not anticipating that. Seems to have identified the flaw in their smoke. A second to replace and fulfill
Good
that
molly.
gap. Incendiary flashes, shot forced wide. The MP9 gets nothing done. Flammers having a tough half. Now the shot hits. Slen continues to rack him up. Seems to be doing a good shift.
Ooh.
Torsen, a real chance now. Oh, Torsen mantles up. Catches Oscar on the car. It's up to B-Stick and Mikey to make the 9th a reality. Torsen, last seen towards CT, starts to edge into the angle. Flash swing, nice from Torsen. High impact game, but Mikey, he's been a bit of a closer here for Sinners. Can he do it again? He can! Mikey, with 4 points of health to spare, punishing Torsen, plucks him from the air. And Sinners, the energy is absolutely contagious. You can see how much this does too means, and a 9-round haul. Well, a pistol win would be one hell of a way to start.
And I think the thing is, you're struggling with it now, right? You've already been in this position twice before. This is the 3rd time that you could have been eliminated. It had to be a reverse sweep for GamerLegion in the best of 3s after going down 0-2 in the best of 1s.
And it's against a team you haven't beaten in the last 3 series you faced them.
Yeah, so...
Flash. Oh, Flammers is the one to eat it. Somehow not dead. Somehow not dead. Mikey makes a meal of it. Flammers gets away with 1. I was about to say that's going to make things worse if you just get insta-flashed and deleted, but 12 bullets to the USP, can't track him, wiggling around. That's a clean one. B-Stick's definitely sharpened up.
Oh, they're boxed in. Oscar's behind them.
Oh, punishes Slend and dips out, knows he's done the damage.
Well, I think for GamerLegion, if this does continue in this fashion, we can say at least it's quick.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Ah. That's an alternative style of commentary I'm working on.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, non-verbal.
But that's the final map of the series. If you are a GamerLegion fan. So they forced again, understandably so. Both options suck.
Ooh. Mikey, under scrutiny. Very quick set of util to try and run up long, trying to punish, but Mikey's going to throw out a smoke to try and isolate and spam away. He manages to finish off Flam's B-Stick as well from Goose contributing. Long range onto Slend, gets the low. Speed running this second half for Sinners.
B-Stick walking on eggshells, sub points of health. Shock also, 48, half HP, so it's tough to see it going wrong.
Does the Deagle pen that box?
Great question.
Yeah, I don't know. The AWP does.
Okay, well, where's the one from Slend? Now everybody's low.
Box headshot. No idea if it's possible, but box headshot. Not fun. Not fun for Slend. And not fun for GamerLegion. Most definitely a good time for the Sinners as they're getting this one done as efficiently as possible.
This did seem like it could have been a close game. We started tied up 3-3. Pissed around conversion in favor of Sinners. GamerLegion get on the board. We bounce back and forth. Wait, is it 9 consecutive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9 consecutive. I can count. Never doubt yourself, guys, even when you're wrong. Oh, look at this. Mikey, this time he's not long. Still finds the opening incision. Pushing straight up the guts of middle. They'll chase him, and they'll get their man.
I feel like Mikey's, like the way in which he's found some of these kills, is like he always finds the most tilting way to kill the enemy. Previously, of course, we saw him holding down long with some of his handiwork. This time he's found a lovely gap, shooting Slend as he's lining up util. It's a frustrating way to die for Slend, and a nice trade back. An important one, running him down, punishing that aggression. Torsen keeps us level. Shock playing this close angle with an SMG. Nice shot from Flamus. Cautious of the angles, does deliver.
All right, will they be extending play? Beastic on site, Marisco and Oscar starting to rotate over. The cross has been forfeited, so they should be able to just waltz on in and get that bomb down. Number advantage, and maybe Sinners, if they don't find anything, will just save. There's no need for them to give away all this, especially the AWP from Oscar.
Yeah, I mean, especially considering they're rocking Galils and UMPs.
Exiting towards long, Marisco activating, noted with the shots, and ZTR on the UMP will deal with him. All right, that one confirmed as we had thought. See if Mikey can find himself in another opening exchange. Oscar to pick the long corner, Mikey to throw out incendiary.
Oh, lovely, Mikey catches Flammers.
Had his number, hasn't he?
He has. I'm sure the head-to-head is alarming for Flammers fans.
Yeah, he's 8-1 in openings.
It felt that way.
It did. Like, he was always in.
He's just.
He was never late.
He does. He looks as comfortable on Dust 2 as Flammers did on Mirage. It's one of those. Just seems like he's got everything in his playbook has worked when he's first thrown it in.
What do we call this? This is a peter out, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is a classic peter out. Don't know where Paul is, but maybe picking peppers.
Oi, Mikey. Gets away. If he gets another one, I can't. Oh, the flash was perfect. Torsen still catches him, though, with a white screen. So that's one back. And Beastic, little burst, finding the headshot onto Volt. Deadly with that A4. Send one back. Can't quite nail the tap. Still falls away for the reload. Let's go spotted out, and Shock has locked the door behind them. They're keeping him busy.
He's giving it a go. 25 seconds. Slaying, the last man standing, hits a big one onto Marisco. Shows there's one car. Shock's here. Shock should just finish him right here, right now. He will do it. 13-4. Sinners bounce back from the map one loss, and we're going to Ancient.
No one's going to hear that, so Shock might tend to this as the util lands. CT, Donut, Plume, Shock. Won't be able to disrupt, starting to play the retake, and it's in smoke and kit for Beastic. They are well equipped to take this site back. 5 versus 5, here we go. Feels hard to break through Temple, but Oscar's tasked with doing so. Really, really unfavorable fights. Rounding this corner. 2 of them here. Volt. Oh, they're pushing the issue. And that's what Oscar was waiting for. Still hard to track. Can't nail the shots. And Slend extends their advantage. Double kill.
He's
Diffusing. Diffusing goes down. Torsen manages to catch him. Pulls out the knife to secure GamerLegion's round. Fair play. The whole plan there, cause chaos, distract, and get that defuse right under their noses. But good awareness from Torsen. He only gets 1 kill, but it's with a knife to secure the round. Beastic probably maybe 1.5 seconds away from stealing that one.
Yeah, it got crazy, didn't it? And look, Jesus, just straight in there, Torsen.
You can really mess that up as well.
He ain't messing about at all. What type of impact will that have? Well, it's forced Shock to take a more passive line, and Flamus has got all this space.
That's a nice headshot. A second is asking too much. Oscar gets it.
Well, main smoked. Oscar maybe feeling pressure was about to leer through. Drops a defensive flash. He's still on his own. As the smoke's starting to fade, he's behind the big box.
Spotted now. Oscar. Oh, he can't even finish off the low HP. Torsen somehow miraculously still alive, and ZTR now has that rotation locked down. Very close to finding Slend on the spam there. Marisko and B-Stick heading Temple. Mikey going to have a hard time getting through red uncontested. ZTR burrows deep. Slend even leaving through A main to try and join the party. Volt's going to be the first target. And he actually spots a little leg there on B-Stick. Flash first. Now swings through. Spots out 2 of the 3. Oh, commits to it and just about finds the head onto Mikey. Hard for this to go wrong now for GamerLegion. B-Stick just doesn't have the time. Never mind the teammates. And ZTR's Mac 10 finds another. ZTR's had a strong start here. Leaves as well with a nice upgrade. You can see the energy looking good for the GamerLegion camp. This already feels a whole lot better. In fact, in the next round, they could very well find themselves posting the same amount of round total as Dust 2.
So he's a contingency plan.
Right.
With the bomb outside B doors, 45 seconds on the clock. Volt's in a whole lot of nothing. Full utility. Does he look to apply any pressure at all?
Flamus should be dead.
How's he gotten away with that?
I don't know. And now Shock's going to be his next victim here. Yep, perfect. Now A is open. And that pivot through mid-late, as we discussed. Marisko, a chance here, a real opportunity. Gets one, Slend next victim, 1 bullet shy.
Still
and that
tough.
would have been the bomb. That would have been the round. Very awkward otherwise. But B-Stick not ready for this late heaven player. ZTR sweeps him under the rug. That was a chance. I'd like to see that from Oscar's POV. I don't know or understand whether he even pulled the trigger.
Yeah, that happened so quickly, didn't it? Flamus fortunate to be alive, it feels, but an impactful kill. Door open for Volt and a tactical timeout now for Sinners because they're 5 in the hole.
I don't know. I felt like Slend should have gone down as a second there for Marisko.
Yeah, he was sketchy on the aim, but I still thought it was going to be quite dicey because if the 2 players who were left over just went over towards A for the fight.
Round 7, let's get into it. We are off to the races. Slend still yet to die with his 8 frag total. Got himself the T-side up.
This is B-Pop.
Yeah, Torsen, just before we took that break, got a lovely double entry into this bomb site. B-Stick now tasked with defending it. Doesn't have help with Mikey, so it's just, oh no. He's so blind, reveals his position, spamming with a white screen. Now Flamus opting for Cave. Oscar already down to 1 HP, running away to save. This is horrible. Horrible! It gets worse. Shot goes down to Slend. GamerLegion, a pacey Poppy B straight out of what was an extended pause.
Yeah, so not allowing Sinners to play into the round, right? You're cold. You get into the play, the B bomb site's overrun, the flashes were great.
It's tough, isn't it, when you're in that, when you are like B-Stick's role, the long side player.
Was this in the break or was this just now? In the break, bottle flipping.
Marisko's a character.
Okay, saved a couple of guns and they're going to buy again because at this point, hit the big red button. Hit it hard, hit it many a time. It's an emergency, Sinners. You need some rounds.
About hitting buttons in emergencies, Chad. We can't be having any more of those. As Flamus tries to get out mid and Marisko does nail him. Torsen, down after 1. Good work from Shock. Maintains mid control for the CTs, which has formerly been quite comfortable for GamerLegion. ZTR, whoa. Just charges in. B-Stick plays to the back. Now Cave smoked, and ZTR got a good idea as to where they are positioned. Mikey might go for a spam here to ZTR's position, excuse me.
Yeah, look at that. Trying to dissuade the plan. Volt has to get that bomb down. He's going to be planning default side, and Pepper's away, but extremely light damage. There's a kit for this retake, a chance. Oscar, can he help the team break back in with the AWP in hand? Holding on to short for now. ZTR on the fade.
Nice shot. Volt combines. Now they have that on control, and that's a valuable asset with the bomb now planted and ticking. Mikey down. Shock finds 2, and Oscar puts Slend down in the dirt for the first time this map. It was really very fine margins they worked with there. Shock some impact over both of these rounds, but in particular here, gets that mid kill and manages to deliver on the retake.
Yeah, it's really difficult to remember exactly one down within the first 6 rounds of play, but the way this one started, definitely the best for Sinners so far. Trades in their favor. They still give up the site, but are able to piece the retake. Great round from Shock.
Perhaps a bit of an overstep from GamerLegion, I suppose. When you are 7-0 up, you start feeling pretty immortal.
A few more buys available for GamerLegion. Back out mid, Flamus this time into the hands of Morisco.
Not blind at all. Yeah, recurring theme in these last two has been Sinner's been able to maintain that mid control.
Cheeky from Z. Oof, okay. That one came quick, didn't it? Well, they know ZTR's position. It's just Slend they have to worry about. He has the bomb over towards Elbow. There's 50 seconds on the clock. They should be aware of this ZTR possibility, but that sandwiched them towards Donut, and, well, that's tasty for Slend. Shock down. Morisco tucked in. Bomb to go through red with this much time left. ZTR has to win this fight and has done.
Wait, Oscar. Loud. Unprepared. Slend gets it and now can get away. You've got the bomb. 25 seconds. He's aware that Beastic likely is rotating from the same position, but has to prioritize getting that bomb down. ZTR's gone around the world. Mikey's going to assume he's Donut. Oh, this is a very ballsy move from ZTR. Slend has to stay alive a little moment longer. Mikey could catch his back turned here if he's not careful. Loud about this. And a FAMAS puts him low. ZTR now knows of Mikey's position, can come in for that flank. Huge round from ZTR and Slend. Can they put the cherry on top? It's only Beastic. Molly limits some of his options. Slend's just holding the line, misses his shot now up to ZTR. It's not planted for him, but the nade puts him on 50, gets him off. The bomb picks up the round. Some hard work, hard graft, but can't finish it off. Yeah, Beastic clutches up.
The plant just made that entire round awkward, and you can understand why Slend does it, because he has no support when punching in the digits. So thinks, well, I know CT's clear because I just came from there.
Mid does seem to be a real determining factor in some of these openings.
Could work. They're going double mollies.
Oh, no. It's not going to look good for an opening there. Flamer still braves the incendiary, takes a boatload of damage. And it's Beastic in combination with Morisco's tags. Oh, not expecting ZTR. That was very aggressive from Beastic. Misinformation, perhaps.
Well, that's the ledge player, Torsen dead, so I wasn't expecting ZTR to also be through the smoke, and nor was Mikey. Big one from ZTR.
Yeah, 2 high-impact rounds, although, of course, that clutch not converted. Oh, there's info. ZTR spotted.
I don't think he saw him.
Oscar prepares himself now. 35, advancing into this AWP's position. Flamus. Ooh, missed shot from Oscar. Doesn't hit the second either. Flamus with the low HP makes the AWP work. And now ZTR wraps around to catch Shock's rotation in. This is awkward, so uncomfortable in the 2v4. Shock should be a dead man. ZTR makes it so. An 8th for GamerLegion's T side in this fight for survival. Back-to-back best of 3s for the winner of this one. Backing away. Nothing here for Morisco.
Well, now they do have no money, don't they? ZTR, the fact that he's been able to find 3 kills in this round, the first 2, miraculous stuff. Beastic through the smoke, that one's found. The Mikey one was a bit more of a coin toss. He crept down with that MP9, walked to his demise. And then ZTR just getting to play over towards the B site with all the freedom in the world. Vault does continue out a main, but they are rerouting.
This is a luxury now for Oscar. No smoke red room. Late arrivals mid. If he gets that info, I suspect he will. Phantom chances!
Oh dear.
Slend will catch him. Trying to jump for info, gets more than he bargained for. Rival Orpa puts him down, sits him on his arse. Morisco, solid hold. Double kill. Flamus arrives from Donut. Now they know Shock is in main. 3 versus 3. Slend holding that Donut advance from Mikey. Here's him coming. And does find the forerun, just enough to convert the frag, and the round falls into place. Shock. Last seen main. Last seen main, ZTR.
What?
He was, yeah. Oh, there we go.
How did they lose track of him?
How quick do they think he is? He's got the jetpack or
He's
something.
the Flash.
He might have the jetpack perk. You don't know. You just don't know. But yeah, that's an interesting one. But I have to be in awe that GamerLegion have managed to kind of keep their form. Shock and Morisco realize it's happening. They hear this. Smoke landing CT.
More like Shock and awe.
Yeah, from GamerLegion at least. Clear it, swing it. Flamus catches Morisco.
Look at that, replenish Donut, replenish CT. There's another 20 seconds. Come on in, boys.
You have to push through. Beastic, oh dear, shooting teammates. This is too comfortable, too easy, and it is the uppercut. Knockout blow, 10-2 scoreline. See if they can find them efficiently here.
5 sets of Kev.
Running it into Donut, running it into the Jewel Berettas. Flammer's equipped for it. Shot gets the mid-air. Nice find. And into the A site they glide. Confirmation to CT. And aggressive is Torsen.
Nice nade.
Wow, that's a lot of damage onto Morisco still. Yet to be spotted out. ZTR hits a good headshot. Shock, however, continues, and it looks like it's all onto Beastic and ZTR in a 1v1 clash. Finds himself some Jewel Berettas. It's not going to be comfortable here for ZTR. 10-second defuse just has to run him down. Beastic's going to be able to dance around this box here. Yeah, it's not looking comfortable. Beastic's playing it passive. Oh, it's a Benny Hill theme tune. Yakety sucks for ZTR.
17-3 though. That's not the round. They do wipe the board. Save a pair of Jewel Berettas. So they're going to potentially go for this full press, which when we were talking during the Unity game the other day, they would do it on a bit of a second tempo.
10.
2B, 1 mid, and 2 over towards A early. ZTR might just push up and get an awful lot of information. It means that this B defense is a little bit more brittle, and Beastic's going to just head on in.
Yeah, ZTR at least gets there in time. Nice flash. Sets up his teammate. Needed that one. ZTR gets it. Volt finds Morisco elsewhere. Now it's just these two on the site. Oscar and Shock. Ooh, that flash saves their life. Only for a moment. Flammer still wins out onto Shock. Oscar trades, but oh, even catching damage through the boards. Bomb plant. 1v2 is an awful lot to ask. Oh, but an instant headshot. Makes it a whole lot more realistic. Oscar, such low HP, tries to dip away. It's the nade. Volt with a top spin. Pokeball right to the pocket of Oscar.
Damn, that would have been a 1v3 for Oscar. The first is part of the trade. The second was beautiful, and the third necessary. But GamerLegion will get their 11th round.
You know, like everything he did there was setting himself up to be in the best position to win that on that low HP.
Just under a minute remaining now. Now Oscar's AWP comes into play.
Smoked off on Donut with 45. That's uncomfortable.
AWP in red's not terrible, but they've kind of forced your hand, so that means that GamerLegion might know exactly what's coming. Do they pivot back to B? Time just sinking off that clock.
That smoke, ZTR's just staring at it, not hearing anything. Flammer sleeps over the spam. Beautiful find onto Morisco. And he might have another. Tucks away. Tucks Mikey in. Oh, and the damage onto Shock as well. He's put in a good shift in this round. Now up to Volt to finish the job. And finish it. He will. Beastic down to Slend. 12 for GamerLegion. Sinner's major hopes hanging in the balance of the next round of play.
Yeah, you got to think that's it. Lost bonus just not there for Sinners. It's so early on within the second half. They didn't give themselves a buffer of rounds to work with on their defense, and GamerLegion
unable to quite make it to the perfect world Shanghai Major.
Ready for this. 3 players towards B.
He's not shy, but actually a bit of a messy spray. Doesn't connect a single bullet with the AK. Falls into enemy hands. Torsen's down as well.
Yeah.
Sinners do not surrender. Do not go quietly. Slend forced into an uncomfortable position. The flash forces him away. Dips back into short. Looking for some combat AWPing as he gets tagged up to half HP. And they're getting out of there. That's an educated decision. Don't want to be giving them all those goodies for free.
Wow, okay, the save. It looked like they had the bodies in the right place, GamerLegion, but ZTR, after what has been an amazing map of Counter-Strike, cannot connect the dots on the moving Tech-9s.
Team that started strong. Qualified in first position for the RMR.
Well, this is tough for Flamus. Does he go overlooked?
Oscar's got him pre-aimed. He clears it. Nice work from Oscar. Makes it a 4v4. Flamus down. Belated trade from Oscar. Mikey lingers in mid. Oscar has the bomb red. Next to Torsen, who's walking in. Oscar's holding him. You can see this hesitance from Torsen, so maybe restraint wise, given the circumstances. A site now lost. You can see this nice patience from Sinners. Missed shot from the AWPer as well. Slend's going to go down to Mikey. The Flames bring down the AWP, and what are they supposed to do here? Torsen and ZTR, lesser weaponry as well.
Yeah, saving again. All right, well, those cracks, see if they do start to show. That timing was perfect from Shock because Beastic was caught with utility in his hand. He could have easily fallen. Thank God he was saved in that moment. Sinners make it just a 6-round game, and that's for overtime. It is very likely. I think you've pointed out something key. These are very inexperienced players on the GamerLegion side of the server. He almost gave an AK away. CTR. Oh, he won't make the same mistake. Should be able to save that. So something to work with.
I mean, yeah, you talk about inexperience. You've already highlighted the average age of this roster. And they are fighting tooth and nail to maintain the potential. Flash, good. Flamus blind. Mariska should have him. Does so. Opens it up. Vault one back.
B's open. And this is what we're talking about. Another round. Volt and Slend, you don't really have options. You need to be saving immediately.
Yeah, but you've got this much time now where you're not going for the round, and that's when those thoughts we just discussed they've got plenty of time to be entertained. I don't know, I'd just be singing some Baby Shark or something, trying to keep it away.
See that flash as he comes through middle. Flamus completely blind. Sure, Volt gets the trade. That's all they get. Shock looking to steal everything away. Volt to defend the Orb and the Honor for GamerLegion's next round. Converts it. Lost bonus, 2,900 into the next. The two of these guys stay alive. They can both drop M4s, and Flamus can afford one of his own. So it's integral that Volt and Slend do not go down, and Sinners will oblige.
I imagine it's so integral that Volt's not even going to try and get that AK. They are just going to hold. So Volt will join ZTR cave side. Even more difficult, but if they do try and get past Slend, all it takes is a missed AWP shot, and they have got a way back in. Slend realizes he has to nail this. Pressure on. Nails it. AWP. Second, too much to ask. The molly spread forces him wide, and Mikey at least finds that trade. A 3v4 post-plant established. Oh! Mikey again! Massive from Mike. ZTR still cave side. Oscar now confirms his presence. Flamus is there. Oscar, Shock, side by side, double swing, could be hectic, does choose to fall away, more conservative, long range, good damage, Torsen, 5-7 connecting, Flamus wants to hit this shot, does finish the job, Oscar's down, Shock is fighting, Mikey might have to do it more as well, ZTR falls, it's only Torsen, and it looks like they find a way back into this one, 5 frags between Mikey and Shock, Sinners still keep their head above water.
If they bring this back all the way, this is going to be a wild comeback from Sinners, just 3 more rounds now, that's all they're telling themselves.
That would be crazy. The bomb's still way over the other side of the map. But to take this space away, Flamus readies his aim. Catching a timing! Doesn't hit the shot! Mikey, good for it still, despite pulling out the nades, and it's falling into place. ZTR, Slend, both connecting. Surely that's enough. GamerLegion off the back of a timeout from Coach Ash to stabilize what looked like it was starting to hemorrhage. 20 seconds. Torsen, all you have to do is deny this. All you have to do is put down Oscar, and you have done it, knocking out Sinners. A labored affair, a valiant attempt to stabilize from Sinners. But GamerLegion live to fight one more best of 3. Team BB waiting in the wings for that one exclusive spot from RMRA.